Hi Flourish Fam, it is Kim Williams here, life coach, healer and intuitive advisor. I have just done an amazing new pick a pole reading, and it is the topic of what would your spiritual pit crew like you to know. Now, as you watch this, number one, this is not date oriented. So if you come along in 6 months, 12 months, 2 weeks time, whatever, but you've been drawn to this reading, please take a moment to figure out why with the messages that come through, because while you may have asked for assistance, this is how your spiritual pit crew can provide you with some answers, okay? There are 4 piles for you to choose from. I will put crystals on them when we have a chat about them. You will be able to see which ones you are drawn to and pick. If there's 1 or 2 piles, that's okay. Could be an eclectic mix of messages for you, or it could just be really honing in on what it is you need right now. So without further mucking around, I would like to welcome you to this video of what your spiritual pit crew would like you to know, and we're going to get the party started, so enjoy. And have a look at the 4 piles of cards in front of you and see which one you're drawn to the most. And it can be absolutely the one that your eyes keep drawing you back to, or you may find that it's 2. So we've got pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4 on the end. Just one moment and I'll put some crystals with them that might help you if you just need a little bit more of a nudge. Hang on a sec. And here we go with the crystals. So you've got rose quartz on the end here, you've got ametrine on the second pile, you've got tourmaline on the third, and you've got clear quartz, crackle quartz on the 4th. So again, just take a breath and see which card pile is calling to you, and then we'll jump on in, because the theme of this one is, what do my spiritual pit crew need me to know right now? And let's get started with pile number 1. So pile number 1 has our gorgeous little rose quartz on them, a little diamond. So we'll pop that to the side. We're going to grab the cards and I'll start laying them out just to see. So the first card is from the messages from your angels deck, and it is Oceana. So take action. You're in touch with your truth in this situation, and you need to trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself. This is about you moving forward and making that decision and really just pushing on, because as you can see, she's rising as she takes that decision to move forward. Okay. The second card is the Angel Prayers card from Kyle Gray, and it says spiritual support. Your pit crew are letting you know that they're absolutely there to give you a hand. And this is beautiful. You can say these words as well, and is, dear angels, I allow you to support me as I grow to become more spiritually aware. And this is just reminding yourself that your intuition is what helps you take notice of the nudges and the breadcrumbs that they leave for you. Okay, so the next 3 cards are from the Wisdom of the Oracle. They are clean it up. So you're being encouraged to clean up your space, clear it out, get rid of things that no longer suit you. Trust the deep knowing that is coming up at the moment. And that while you may think that there's a little bit of a fork in the road, you actually know which direction you need to head in. You know, because it's calling you in such a strong way that you can no longer ignore it. Okay, it is really time for you to get going. But you need to clean it up. You need to keep making decisions based on what you want and in alignment with what's to come. And recognize that your spiritual pit crew, you don't have to do this on your own, but you do have to take the action steps yourself to get you there. And the final card is from the Angel Answers deck, and it says opportunity. So once you do all of this, once you make the decision to move forward and trust your intuition and really recognize that you have spiritual support, your angels and guides are there with you, clean up your physical clutter, clear up the energetic clutter, get rid of that mental confusion that you're feeling, because you already have a deep knowing of what you want. While you may feel that there's that fork in the road, I mean option 1 or option 2, recognize which one has you feeling expansive and relaxed, And which one has you stressed? Because the opportunity is going to come from you making a decision based on what you want to be able to move forward. So this is a great collection of cards if you chose option or pile number 1, because as you take the steps and make the decisions, clear up that which is no longer in alignment, the opportunity is going to come forward for you to move where you want to be, or physically or energetically or emotionally, but you have to take the first step, honey. Okay? Hope you've enjoyed this. Thank you. Card pile number 2. You guys chose the pile with ametrine on top. Now this is a mix of amethyst and citrine. So it absolutely packs a punch with both your crown chakra, your third eye chakra, and your solar plexus, which is where all of your confidence and things come from. So it's just a gorgeous crystal. So let's have a look-see at what the message is for you guys when you've asked, what do my spiritual pit crew need me to know? And the first card that's come forward from the messages from your angels is patience. Honey, it's all going to work out for your best interests. Okay, now is the time to learn and study and gather information. Enjoy being a student for a while, because in the future you'll be able to pull that knowledge in and act upon it. Okay, so really recognize where you're being asked to learn more. All right, so you can take action, but it really is a time for being able to gather all of those eggs in your basket. So if there's something that has absolutely tweaked your interest lately, go down the rabbit hole a bit on it. It could be a Google search, it could be asking questions, it could be just a YouTube search to find some more, but they're encouraging you to learn more about it. Have a look at this coloring as well. This is the base chakra. Okay, this is real base chakra colors. This is where you can go and reset your foundation, sweetheart. They're encouraging you to do that. So the second card is from the Angel Prayers deck from Kyle Gray, and this is Count Your Blessings. And it says, thank you, universe and angels, for the blessings in my life. So it's time for a little gratitude practice, sweetheart. What is it that you need to start listing that you are grateful for? What is it that you need to be aware of that you've actually asked for and the universe has helped you bring that in? Okay, so start a gratitude practice. Grab a little notebook and just start listing the things that you have already manifested into your life, all the things that you're grateful for. Because remember, when you recognize those things have come in, your spiritual pit crew are going to high-five each other and go, she's ready to see some more. And they'll start bringing it in, okay? So the next three are from the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reid. So the first one is Yang, which is very action-based. TikTok, you have not run out of time to get anything done, sweetheart. And Thinker. Oh, I love these cards. So again, have a look at the blues and those real ruddy colors that have come forward in these particular cards. So this is very masculine. Okay, so while it's saying here to be patient, everything's going to happen. It's just confirming that when you're ready and you've done some practice, some gratitude practice, and you're recognizing and you're learning, it's going to be time to take action, sweetheart. You're never going to be too late to take action. But they're also encouraging you to have a think. Have a think about where you want to be, what you want to do, what you want to bring in. Your imagination is such an amazing tool to be able to manifest that which it is you want. The other thing with regards to this is the thinker really encourages you to go deep. So the easiest way for me to explain a lot of the spiritual practices and things like that is to have a look at a new program that you might want to upload into your mind. Okay, what is it that you want to try? What is it that you want to have a bit of a deep conversation on? Okay, and they're really encouraging you to just take your time. The other thing I want to point out is that this one on the end here is card number 44. And if you add that up, that's an 8-year, that's an infinity number. There's an infinite amount of opportunity for you in this universe to have what you want. You just need to get clear on what that is. You need to have some patience as you're working on clearing and being grateful for what you have. You are never too late to the party, sweetheart. That's a big thing, okay? Because the last card is from the Angel Answers deck, and it is abundance. Abundance is your birthright, sweetheart, okay? Abundance of opportunities, abundance of resources, abundance of money. But this here might be them encouraging you to step out of the way a little bit and get your gratitude practice into play so that you can create more space for this to come in, okay? So, pile number 2, I hope you've enjoyed this. We are moving on to the next one. Pile number 3, you had this gorgeous piece of tourmaline right here. I absolutely love this crystal. This is awesome for grounding and really keeping your energy very present and clear. I recommend this to all of my woobies, all the new woobies that come in, newbies and woobies. One of the best crystals you can have in your kit, okay? Right, so let's see what your spiritual pit crew have for you as your message. We are starting with the messages from your angels, and it is Raphael. I'm helping you to heal physical challenges in yourself and others. You are a healer like me. Honey, you have the amazing ability to be able to heal others through word or just through you being present, okay? So you do a lot of work with Raphael, and he's just acknowledging that. So allow him to help facilitate some more. If you're a little bit stuck, something's come up and knocked you off your perch a little, allow him to come in and give you a bit of a hand as you resettle again, okay? The next one is from the Angel Prayers deck by Kyle Gray, and this is Study and Learning. So this is a great one. Thank you, angels, for allowing me to see that every day is a learning day. So we are all here as students of the divine. We are all here as students of the universe, just taking the lessons and the blessings, learning as much as we can, tuck and rolling when we need to, and moving forward. So this is just an opportunity for you to say to your spiritual pit crew, thanks for having my back, guys, as we process all of the things. And I look forward to the next opportunity that comes forward for me to be able to learn and grow. Okay? The next 3 cards are from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, and they are, to be fair, Imagine, woohoo, and Orphaned. Okay. So I want you to have a bit of a think about where fairness needs to come in. See, she's got the scales. It's about evening out. Okay, so where have you potentially, two fields of thought here. Where have you not been yourself enough and you need to equal that out and come forward again? Or where do you need to take a step back because you've just been pushing too hard and they're asking you to go back to your imagination and start really creating what it is that you want to bring forward, okay? What is it that you need to imagine? What is it that you need to create in your mind first before you can create it on earth? Because this card here, Orphaned, honey, that's when a lot of us feel as if we have no one around us to support us. That's when we feel so on our own that we have no one to call on, and then we feel so very alone. But you are never alone. You always, 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 always have your spiritual pit crew with you, okay? Always. And you never have to do this alone. And the last card from the Angel Answers deck is Ask Your Angels. Again, you are never, ever, ever alone. This is just confirming it. When you feel this, call them in and ask. Remember, part of this journey that you're on is that you need to recognize when you need to ask for help. You need to ask for help from the divine, ask for help from your spiritual pit crew to be able to move forward. But you are never on your own, sweetheart, ever. And if you're feeling that way, please reach out to someone that can assist. Okay? Thank you very much, pile number 3. I hope this reading has been of assistance to you. And now we have pile number 4, which was this beautiful pile right here with some gorgeous clear quartz. I love this piece. I usually pop it just right on my third eye to be able to blow away any energetic debris that needs to go. So for those of you that drew or were drawn to pile number 4, this is your reading. So the first card is a message from your angel, and it is Maya. Schooling, study and education help your life's purpose and personal growth at this time. The angels will guide you and help you with this process. There's been study coming up in all of these piles, to be quite honest. So this is just a recognition of, if you need to go and learn a little something more, or you need to go and ask more questions, then go for it. They're absolutely encouraging you to do that. Okay. So the next card is from the Kyle Gray Angel Prayer Oracle cards, and it is Uriel. And this is Shine Your Light, Sweetheart. And the angel prayer that goes with it is, thank you, Uriel, for helping me to share my light with the world. So if you're looking for some assistance and you're not quite sure which direction to go in, ask him to light it up for you. Okay, Uriel is amazing at being able to light it up. In traditional oracle cards, he will come with a lantern. Okay, this one here, he has a torch with what looks like a lightning bolt and a lot of fire and goodness to go. So just ask him. If you need some assistance in being able to light up the next step, ask. He'll come forward and give you a hand. Okay, so the next three cards are from the Oracle Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reid, and they are Milk and Honey, Poised, ooh, looks like you're about ready to go on something new, sweetheart, and Breathe. Whew. So you've got some good changes coming in there, big ones, and you're ready to take a leap and you're ready to go, and everything's going to be sweet and it's all going to be milk and honey and everything's going to be fine. I love the rainbow in this one, but you need to breathe. We get so used to just, as humans, we need to breathe to live, but we forget to take that really good breath in, and deep breathe in all the way down to your toes, and then being able to release it. And they're really encouraging you here to really ensure that you're doing that deep breathing, because that's going to clear the mess around your eyes or around the head to be able to make some good decisions. Okay, they're really encouraging you to have a look at that, because the final card from the Angel Answers deck is Improving Health. And that is where that breathing comes in. All right, to be able to really move forward and, you know, take on the world and do all the things you need to do and take that big step, because you're poised for something big, something awesome's coming in. Make sure you're taking time out to breathe and be able to look after your health. Okay, they're really important at this time, but again, there might be something that you need to do a little more study on, a little more research on, before you can do the leap and the poising for the big next step, because it's going to require you to be a different version of yourself. So pile number 4, I hope you've enjoyed this reading, and that if this resonates for you at all, feel free to leave a comment below. Thank you very much for your time. Have a great week. Bye.